Hey guys, welcome to Living Life Greg. This is episode 3. This week we have been doing some on the boat. We went for a fish, done a bit of fishing, doing a little bit on the uh, on the caravan there. Just having a tidy up, but yeah, mainly doing some boat stuff on the boat. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. Hey guys, so this week we are just finishing the boat here. So we've done the waterline strip, and we've done the treads. So we've done the treads red, just so you know when you're out and about and whipping along the side for some reason, you can actually see what you're doing. And yeah, so that's come up pretty good. We're pretty happy with that. It's already got the anti-foul on there, so that's no drama. Yeah, we're just we'll wait till we get in the water and see. Hopefully the water line's right. But we've opened up inside the boat because I was doing some routine maintenance on the engine before we drop it in the water to make sure it's all good to go. Right. So I ended up putting some turf down. Because I got my dog. So sometimes I'll just jump in here, just turn the radio down. Turn down that for a minute. Yeah, so just tried to make it a bit relaxing, really. Yeah, she's got a bit of room. It's not bad. It's not bad. We're pretty happy with it. The wife's coming around to the idea of doing a bit of sailing. We went for a fish. We went for a snapper fish, and yeah, that was good. That was good fun. Got a good snapper. So yeah, you can't complain. And that's where we're going to be launching our boat, is out into Herald Island there. So yeah, hopefully a lot more fish to come. We'll jump inside here and I'll show you what I'm up to. Oh. Righty-ho. We're inside. As I said, there's the engine. I've taken the water pump off. So what I wanted to make sure before I launched it was that the water pump was all functioning properly, because we don't want to get in the water and find that out then when we're already trying to, because we've got to steam it maybe 30 minutes, something like that, around 30 minutes to its mooring. So yeah, we're trying to make sure. Plus, I was just checking out like all the hatches, and putting shelves everywhere I can, really. So like we've got the area. This is actually a seat here. So just doing that, I've installed the solar controller. So that's come up all good. Just a basic little one, all we need for this. I've got you on the reverse camera here, so things might be coming up reverse. We got the toilet, shower, and then this is the little forward cabin, but it's 1.8 meters long, so it's not bad. It's not bad, but because we got our daughter, having a TV was a bit of a necessity in my eyes. So, well, 12-volt TV. So we need it. It's got a built-in DVD player. So, and it's also got HDMI and USB, so we can download movies or whatever and keep our daughter occupied while we're out and about. But yeah, we're looking forward to getting out there and doing some exploring. Well, I am. I just made up this little shelf here. I did have some store-bought brackets, but they're so flimsy. You know, they were like, so I just made up. All I done, so like the width of my shelf, and then so 145, 145, 45 cut. Simple. Not going anywhere. Can't complain. I don't think I've got my lights on at the moment. No. But yeah, it's all there. So we're pretty happy about that. Well, I'm pretty happy about that. The wife doesn't even know anything about that. But yeah, it's pretty sweet. Got a remote. Yeah, so that's come up pretty cool. So I'm pretty happy about that. What else? So yeah, we've got the Lowrance hook 5 reveal, which is going in. So that's pretty sweet. It's got what do we got here? It's got charts, built-in charts and everything, and downscan view, and also like the original view. But it's a split screen, which is good. It means you can have charts on and the fish finder going at the same time. Now up here, what I'm wanting to do, bear with me, is put a hatch up here so I can access the anchor well, because that way I can do everything sort of from inside the boat without having to go up the front. But you see here, because this yacht actually has a front steering helm, and then it's got the hatch here and the stand here, so you can stand up here, sit here, or stand here and stand outside the thing here and steer along, and then you can move the transducer, not the transducer, but the actual unit, the fish finder and charts to there. And then the other spot for that, so if you're using Telesteer, the unit sits outside here. So then you can sit outside on a nice day, Telesteer, and you've still got your maps, your charts and everything. Or if it's a bit of shitty day, and it may be a bit windy, a bit rainy, but uncomfortable outside, then we can come inside and steer from here. And also for night steering, I prefer to be up here. The only issue is at the moment is I don't have throttle up here. So if I'm underway with the engine, the throttle is out there. So I am thinking of rigging something. I just haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do that yet, but I am pretty interested in making some forward controls. That way the boat's completely steerable from inside, you know. So that'll be pretty sick. As I said, we've got the toilet here. This is just a spare mat that I was going to use outside. So we've got toilet here. Flush. Shower here. Obviously, it's only 120 litre tanks in here, so we can't you can't shower too hard out, but you can rinse off the salt water. So that's more what it's about. Rinse off the salt water. We got the shower curtain. Oh, yeah, with me a second. Camera. Right, yeah. Shower curtain there, or a toilet curtain, whatever you prefer. I just pulled one of the things off as I was doing it, but that's pretty sweet. Everything's there. Bit of privacy if you need it. I guess something like that. This part here is where all the water pump and everything is. Down in here is the water pump and the bilge outlets. And then we've got the bilge on the shower unit, and then this is just a cavity for the water tanks and everything. And then on this side we have the gas califont, and that's there. Then we've got a sink cupboard here, but I want to put, I'm going to redo this in a bit better way, and then also put a shelf bottom on there. Same with this one here, and this one actually has the sliding doors, but I've just taken that off because I was going to put a shelf bottom in there, but I've just sort of run out of time today. We've got a two hob gas cooker, oven, which is sweet. I'll just move this quickly. Oh, that's me water pump stuff. I don't want to lose any of that. But anyway, just a little show. We got the freezer there, and that's pretty sweet. It's a good size. And then, as I said, there's a berth here, so you can sleep there, and you can sleep there, but it's not really big enough for sleeping. It's more of a, I'd say, storage on that side. You can put your sails in there. I think that's what we'll do. It's probably your sails, everything like that. And here is nothing. So, like, there's quite a lot of these hatches are just like opened underneath. So, obviously you can't just screw into it because it's your hull. So, it'd just be a matter of, I know I could actually hang. So, I could actually screw from this bit, because that's no problem. So I could do like some drop downs and then a shelf, so yeah, maybe something like that, because I do, being a boat, you've really got to utilize these spaces, you know what I'm saying? As I said, she's not the biggest boat in the world, but she's pretty sweet. I'll just put this up while I'm here. Hop there with me. Yeah, so got to utilise that space wisely on these boats. Boom. Yeah, so that's pretty sweet. We got the curtain rail here. That might go back. No. That pops out. So that's a bit odd. I might angle cut that. Might just put an angle cut on that. So when it comes around, that actually the curtain can't slide out, or put a little screw in there or something, just a thing. I mean, it's all family anyway, so you don't really need a curtain, but just another little feature. What else we got? So we got our VHF, is it? I don't know if it's a VHF or what they are, but anyway, we've got our emergency radio. That's all working. Where are we? They work a lot better when you're actually out in the ocean. They don't seem to like to respond very well on land. And then we've got two fire extinguishers, because no one wants a fire on a boat. And then we got our new stereo hooked up. So I'm just listening to about the New Zealand cyclone down in Hawke's Bay. So it's been pretty gnarly. Yeah, so I've been listening to that as I've been working away. Then we got the instrument panel, and the engine at the moment has got a manual kill switch. What do they call them? Basically, diesel shut-off valve, and which sucks. But I see there's another engine online, which has the solenoid, so you'd actually have a key here. So you can start it on key. At the moment, it's press button start, and that's the mains power. But as I said, you got to take the cover off to turn it off, and it's just all those little things, you kind of, when you're out sailing, you really want to cruise. I mean, obviously not sailing with the engine, but it's all about making things easier. The engine, it's got a cracked head, but it's got all the other parts. It's got the wiring, the whole wiring harness to do that, and it's tempting. It's probably a headache, but it's bloody tempting, I'll tell you. Or the other thing I can do, actually, which I'll probably end up doing because it's only about $30, is to get a pull stop cord, which you can pick up. Well, they're cheap as, yeah, it's $30. So that's probably what I will do. Is I get a stop cord because it is on a spring, so it does spring back anyway. So I'll probably actually just go get one of those stop cords, and that'll solve that issue. So I can just stop it from out here without taking off the engine cover. As I said, the only thing is going to be those forward, is getting the revs and putting it into gear and to the forward position. Otherwise, I've got to have the missus out there or in the front steering as we do that. Or, yeah, just one of those things. It's kind of like an emergency thing, you know, like if you need to stop or you need a, you know, you see something in front of you as you're going, you need to be able to stop quickly. And it's not far away. Like, you know, you're talking a few seconds to get out and change it from forward to reverse or to neutral. Like, you're talking there to here to there, you know, it's not far. But yeah. The other thing I done was a whole bunch of wiring. So there's a ciggy lighter there. I don't actually smoke, but it does fit this one here, which I run from another bilge pump. That's like an emergency bilge pump. So in case there's any damage to the hull, that's an emergency bilge pump. And then that lighter fitting there also. Yeah, so at night I can have my big spotlight going, and yeah, we can see where we're going. See where we're going at night. So tomorrow I'm going to put the mast up. Well, I'm going to try to finish up inside. So I'm pretty close, and I want to put the mast up, check the sails, and I've got another little yacht over here that I scored for another project, and it came with the mast and sails. Now it's smaller than this boat, but the sails like the exact same. Sorry, the mast is the exact same size, and I think also the boom is the same size. So pretty much, hopefully the sails are the same size. So I need to compare them all. That way I'll have a second set of sails, which will be pretty sweet. Anyways, it's a good learner boat. That's all she is. She's a good learner boat. Sick little boat. I mean, it's a cool little boat, but we will be wanting to go bigger. This will only suffice for a season, I guess, a limited amount of time. Obviously, I'm wanting to upgrade, so that I can get a boat capable of Cat 1 to be able to go sail the world if I want to, you know. So that's my ultimate plan. Yeah, so it's all good. Have a bit of a look around. As I said, we're having the big clean up, but it takes time because I've got to find somewhere to put stuff. That's the other main problem, is actually having somewhere to put stuff. So yeah, it's gonna take its time, but we'll get there. We'll do the Airbnb. We'll get everything done and prepare. You know, like I'm 38 now, and you know, we got to get my wife before we can sail anywhere. My wife has to get citizenship in New Zealand, because so she can get a New Zealand visa basically. Otherwise, it'd be harder for her to get into countries under her Filipino passport. So we've got things like that we got to think of. But you know, I'm thinking of it. I'm doing it. I want to do it. So yeah, that's the main thing. It's just keeping our head up and just doing what we're going to do. As I said, she's pretty sweet. Yeah, and like next week, yeah, we'll try to get into a bit more fishing. Really, yeah, I will have to get back into some work soon. I've depleted any funds I've had a while back, and we're living pretty tight at the moment. So yeah, these are all the stuff that I own now. I've had for a long time, and yeah, it's just taken time to get where I am, and and making those right decisions. And yeah, as I said, like a lot of people out there, I've had a few bumps along the way. Yeah, just it can be quite stressful dealing with immigration and everything for my wife, and um, just setting up everything. It can be quite hard sometimes. So yeah, it can be a little bit stressful, and I really want to move forward in life. And like when you're married, there's a lot of compromise, and so it's trying to get my wife on board with what I want to do. She's pretty keen to stay around home, and I'm pretty keen to adventure. So we need to find a balance. Um, yeah, but we'll get there. We'll get there. That's the main thing. Anyway, guys, it's been good. Nice talking to you, and we will continue on. We will do some more episodes and show you more of what we're doing. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and follow us also on Twitter and on TikTok as well for any of our shorts and stuff like that. And yeah, just enjoy, follow along, and see how we get on. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it.